Yo, what's going on? Y'all caught me outside. I'm enjoying my day. Got my day off. But I just want to talk to y'all real quick about about AMC. I mean, it's about time that Adam Aaron gets sued, for his bullshit. But to be honest with you, I I have no faith. I know it's messed up, but hear me out. So AMC, I've been in AMC for years. Uh, since before this whole ape thing started. I actually got into it because of GME. So with GameStop, I was following. I was in Wall Street Bets. I did see some of the posts that Warren Kitty did for GameStop. So, I started looking around or whatever. I joined different communities. And, yeah, there were people talking about certain stocks, AMC being one of them, So I just bought in, At that time, it was maybe like, honestly, what it is now, $5. So I just bought a few shares, kept building up, and we finally got that one little bump, right before it was stopped. So it peaked at $72, 72, 75 ish, something like that, but. I just feel like, everybody thinks it's been a roller coaster, and it really has been. But I feel like with all the drama and everything that's going on, AMC is a soap opera. It really is. And in the end, what's really going to happen, I really feel like people are just going to sell out. Just gonna get tired of it, or life will get in the way. It may not be too difficult to hold on or whatever, but let me tell you my story. I did rack up some credit card debt during the pandemic. I was furloughed and whatnot, and inflation raised my credit limits. Not my credit limits. My credit cards interest rates were going up. They were supposed to be stagnant. Like when I had the credit cards, they were like at 7% interest rate, and now it's at 18. It's just I don't know. It just went up. I didn't agree to it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are in the same boat. So I was just doing my math, and I was thinking, how much money have I really lost in having this credit card debt while having a large sum of money just sitting in my brokerage account? So it's like it cancels out. So let's say, for instance, if I have $20,000 in credit card debt, and I have maybe $30,000 or $40,000 in my brokerage account, but I'm being charged 20% interest for that debt I have. It's like, what good does having 40 grand invested do for me if it's going to get eaten up an interest rate? And I already knew this from the start. I knew that, you're really not supposed to go in to savings or all this other stuff if you're in debt, but when are we really going to save? When are we really going to have anything? So I just started saving and started doing stuff. I was still paying my bills or whatever, but, I didn't bank on having interest rates go up and just be so crazy. I didn't think I was going to get furloughed. Anyways, long story short, I didn't have that many. I had about 2,000 shares in AMC. I sold some, not at the peak, but kind of like halfway. I think it was like about 35. Oh, that's a nice truck. Anyway, so about 35, and then with that, I was thinking, okay, I got some money in the bank. I could sell some shares. I didn't sell just AMC. I sold other stuff that I was holding. I can buy myself a little food truck. So I was a chef. I got myself a little food truck thinking that I'll be making some money. Economy fucking plummeted. Nobody was really buying anything. So I was just bleeding money, dude. And it was sad, but, I lived my dream. I was a chef. I did my own catering business. I had my own food truck. And, I really tried. 6-7 months into it, I wasn't getting enough customers. I had some caterings here and there, but it wasn't near enough. So I went ahead and I just, did the smart business thing I could do. It was costing me a lot of money parking that thing anywhere. Like, even if it was below $500 a month, at first I was paying $600-700, and then I moved and I ended up paying just $300, but it was such a shit spot. So the only way that I could survive is if I paid nothing, or if I parked it in front of my house. But it's just state regulations, city regulations. They're not going to allow me to sell anything there. So anyway, I did the best thing and I just sold it. With that money, I paid off some more of my debts and bought some more shares of other stuff. Then I had a fire. Like immediately, like after I sold my food truck. It was crazy, and it was a fire in my house. So I had to repair my roof. I didn't repair my roof. I replaced my roof. So I've just had some really shit luck, and now that I was doing the math, I decided to go back to school for cloud computing. I've been switching, cloud computing, network, computer systems, computer science. I'm getting an associate's in computer science, but I'm going back for a bachelor's in cloud computing. So, I'm just going to bank on that, and, just make some money and just chill out. Being a chef to going into IT was just complete change. I love it now. I love my life a lot more now. I'm making less money than when I was a chef. But when I was a chef, I never enjoyed it. I was always working, always tired, always hopped up on some sort of something, drinking, partying, energy drinks, but now I don't have to do all that. I just wake up, roll out of bed, put on a shirt, put on some shorts, and go to work, right from my house. I love it. But so back to about my my debt. It's just better for me to just sell what I have, get all the money that I have in the bank, just put it in one pile, and just pay off my credit cards. Because carrying around $25,000 in credit card debt, spread out between 6-7 cards, doesn't make any sense. Not with interest rates going up the way that it is, and it's going to keep going up. It's just going to keep getting worse. So unfortunately, I think I'm done. I'm done with investing, for a while until I get a nice foothold in life again. I'm just not in debt anymore, and I can start putting money away. But the whole reason why I got into stocks was not necessarily to invest or put money away, but to make money. And oh man, I turned on the wrong street. And did I make money? Yeah, I made a lot of money. Did I lose money? Yeah, I lost a lot more money than I made. So, I mean, it was a fun ride while it lasted, let's say I let me give you an example. I gave one company, some money. I invested in one company, right? Let's say I invested, $1,000 in one company. Well, from that $1,000, I was able to double it, $2,000. So bam, cashed out. But I didn't cash out just because, I wanted to go, splurge or whatever. It was because, just shit was going on in my life. Whether it was, getting stuck, coming from Tennessee back down to Texas. I had gone to a quinceañera up there. And on the way back, actually on the way there, we just got our car messed up basically, and then the way back it just stopped working. So I had to make up some money, somehow pull it out of somewhere. So that's basically how my money went, and it was. I guess I'm just feeling sad now that I'm gonna get out of AMC, and all this weight, all this hurt, all this anticipation for nothing, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm better off paying off my debts, but that's my story.